What is up with Tom Hanks being in nearly every one of his movies? I mean, there's Forrest Gump, where he drinks a bunch of Dr. Pepper, then meets the president, but urgently has to take a leak. Then there's The Green Mile, where he has an urinary infection, and we see a scene of him before it where he's in intense pain, and a scene after he gets healed where he can pee in like peace, and it's a joy for him. Then there's Apollo 13, where he tries to pee in space basically. A League of Their Own, where he pees in front of a bunch of women and thus emasculates them or something as a good coach. The Burbs, where he doesn't actually pee but sneaks around the house trying to find the restroom. Then there's the Road to Perdition, where he's a gangster and escapes death through going to the restroom. And The Money Pit, where again it's nothing about pee. There's a mannequin piss, you know, the Belgian figure, which kind of just pees on his head. Then there's Castaway, which is also interesting in that he's on a lonely island, all by himself, and as he defies the elements, he pees on the ocean. And last but not least, there's Private Ryan, where he explains how he pees on dead enemies. So, why would Tom Hanks do that? What is wrong with him? Why does he pee in so many movies? Is that like a reoccurring theme in his movies? Is that like an inside joke for Hollywood? Do you think that Hollywood finds it funny to think about or to see Tom Hanks pee? Is it like all those old Hollywood producers thinking, hey, we got Tom Hanks, maybe we can make him pee again in this movie? Or maybe it's Tom Hanks himself who thinks, let's make another movie where I can pee in. Does he actually choose his roles according to pee? Because I have read The Green Mile, and there is a huge plot point in it about peeing. So yeah, maybe he's just torn to those kind of roles. This conspiracy goes deeper than Hollywood itself. It's all about Tom Hanks' pee. He's ruling humanity through it. It's all a bunch of Zionist propaganda trying to rule us through Tom Hanks' pee. You think it's funny? It's not actually funny, because you don't know the whole truth. I have witnessed his movies, and there's a whole scene behind it. Every movie is produced by monkeys, and monkeys, as we know, find pee jokes and poop jokes extremely funny. So, here you have the proof. Hollywood is ruled by monkeys. Monkeys who like Tom Hanks. They like Tom Hanks because Tom Hanks likes pee jokes. This all makes sense now. You have been warned. The Hollywood monkeys will not stop. They will keep on doing pee or poo jokes into their movies until they will subliminally brainwash you into thinking it's funny. I do not think Tom Hanks peeing is funny. Not yet. but soon I will, and soon you will too. So have you counted in how many movies has Tom Hanks peed? It is 9 or 10. I don't really know anymore. Because yellow wine is making me forget about Hollywood conspiracies, or making me realize them a bit more. Now for some questions from the audience.
Okay, our first question is, do you think that Tom Hanks has just simply prostate cancers and all the directors are just good guys letting him pee?
He has prostate cancers, and as you implied, it is the plural version of it. He had multiple fights with it, and throughout his movies we can see the multiple fights with prostate cancer. In The Green Mile, he got through it because a black man touched his wee-wee. Then again in Castaway, he also has prostate cancer, but since he's on a lonely island, all he can do is just do it with a ball. So that's very hurtful for him, and I think it's based on personal experience, since Tom Hanks is such a character actor and knows what he's doing in every shot.
So, do you think that there is a possibility that he thinks that pee jokes are just simply funny?
Do you think anyone thinks pee jokes are simply funny? We are not 12-year-old kids here. It is simply a conspiracy theory again, because Tom Hanks did the Da Vinci Code and Angels and Demons. Those two movies prove that Tom Hanks is deeply involved into conspiracy theories. He doesn't find it funny, but the Vatican and the United States government have implied that he is their agent, and have implied that they have taken the role of pee-joke investigators of the world. Do you know what pee-jokes make to you? They make you mad. They make you want to eat a banana. They make you kill your children or eat your wife. This is not a laughing matter, people. Tom Hanks is a sick individual who works for the Vatican. We have to stop him now.
So, do you think that there is any ground to the conspiracy that he has a very severe pee fetish, otherwise known as a golden shower fetish?
I know about golden showers, but I do not understand why we are talking about this in a pee fetish way. I would like to be showered in gold, and I think nearly everyone would. Wouldn't you like to be showered in gold? I mean, just gold sizzling down on you. I do not think that has anything to do with pee, and I, as a leading pee expert, should know.
Do you think that this alleged pee fetish has anything to do with the Forrest Gump scene where he has to pee while meet Kennedy?
You don't know about Kennedy. Nobody knows about Kennedy. Even I don't know about Kennedy, and I've spent 30 years of my life thinking about Kennedy. You have no idea what Tom Hanks knows about Kennedy, but it could be true. It could be true that Tom Hanks knows just a little bit more, as the Hollywood monkeys would like you to believe. Maybe he's pointing out clues are all around in his movies. Yellow clues. Yellow clues. It all makes sense now. Tom Hanks did it. He was the shooter. He was the second guy. He was there. Detroit. shooting Kennedy. And I'm serious about it. Think about it, it all makes sense. Pieces fit together. Tom Hanks did it. Now he feels guilty. Now he pees about it. He pees about it in his sleep. He pees about it in his movies. And he will never stop peeing.
Do you personally believe in the conspiracy theory that he pees in his movies so often to show his dominance?
That is an interesting question. Let me answer it by just showing you. Does this apply dominance? It does, doesn't it? Because your floor is now my floor. My floor is now away from Hollywood monkeys, and Tom Hanks tries to distance himself as the alien that he is from our human species and from Hollywood monkeys. It's very simple if you think about it. It's the only thing that's left for him to do. He can only pee as a means of communication, as a means of self-defense, and self-defense is showing dominance. So yeah, Tom Hanks shows dominance throughout his movies.
I'm glad you mentioned taking slowly it away from Hollywood monkeys. Do you think that it's true that he does it to slowly claim territory and to sooner or later declare Hollywood as his own?
I think Hollywood is a grazing ground for Sarah Jessica Parker, because as we all know, she's a horse, and horses need lots of grass. Tom Hanks is kind enough to provide her with grass so that she can leave her peaceful existence among us other people. Tom Cruise is an alien and a true American hero. Bless him. Bless him and his family. And God bless America.
Tom Cruise. Do you mean Tom Hanks?
Tom Cruise is a midget who can run really fast. There's a difference. Tom Hanks is an alien who pees a lot. As we all know now, Tom Hanks is an alien brought by the US government to make movies about piss. I think I had a point somewhere in here, but it kinda got lost, so bye.